Hello, this is Balanced's homepage on GitHub. You see, this has multiple projects running on their under their organization. They have 8 members during their organization, uh, and it's hard to just analyze what the log data of each of the projects is. And you see, this project has like 1800 commits. Uh, so this is where we present GitHub Visualization. GitHub Visualization is a project done under CS 7450, which helps us analyze organizations on GitHub. Uh, to start over, the best place to start for the app is to go to the info button, which gives you an overview of what the project is about, how to use it, and what are the dependencies and how it was built. Uh, then you see, currently it's exploring balance data. We could explore anything. Uh, the main variable here is commits right now, and you'll see if I change it to total, the histograms would get update itself to total number of lines, and simultaneously all the other views that we have would also get updated. Uh, let's set the main variable to be commits and the total color tree color to be total. uh, you see the tree color now represents the total number of lines changed in each of the commits, and commit is the main variable which determines the size of the tree map, the scale on the heat map, as well as the scale on the histograms. So now, to start over, now you see the whole time frame where how many commits were made on each day. The tree map shows on each project. This was they're arranged by the size of the commit, and you can hover and see the number of commits that you want. So dashboard is like 1400 commits, and balance docs is 531 commits, and you see the relative difference in the size. Similarly. Each user is shown by number of commits he has made. External users are open source contributions, and the heat map has each of the projects detailed and like where it was worked on and how many. It's currently being binned by months. Uh, Suppose I select a time frame. Uh, Now this time frame would show me, I can now see individual dates and what were the commits made and how many lines were changed, what were the additions, what were the deletions on each of the dates. Uh, Now the all the other views also got updated with the when you selected a time range. You see dashboard still has a lot of lines changed, but there were only 6 commits. GitHub Pages had 148 commits on the same time frame, and Marshall was one of the largest committers. The heat map has been updated to each of the time frame. As we are on a shorter duration, each of the bins are now updated to a weekly scenario. So each bin represents a week, and you see during the time frame, GitHub Pages was one of the most popular and most worked on projects, and so was Ubot. Uh, Now, suppose I want to analyze, say, GitHub Pages and who are the people who are working on GitHub Pages. So I can select GitHub Pages. Now you see a pink overlay on the time frame timeline, which essentially represents on this date there were 24 of total commits made, and out of which 10 were from GitHub Pages. Uh, this would like with the button on the home screen, you can go to actual GitHub pages repository homepage, and this would take you to like the actual GitHub page for that. And now you can see Jerry was the main person who was working on this project, and there were during week 8 and 7 there were few open source contributions that were achieved. Now suppose I want to analyze where did Mohammed work on this project. So I can select within GitHub Pages what was the contribution made by Mohammed. So suppose on this date 16 commits were made, 14 were for GitHub Pages, and 6 were from Mohammed. Now if I want to see what were the changes made by Mohammed specifically into GitHub Pages, I can just click here, and this would take me to the commit log of Mohammed to GitHub Pages. Uh, Now, if I want to analyze some other person, I can just click on that, and my person selection would update to the new user that I've clicked. If I want to skip all this and go back to a new project, I can just click Balance Java, and now it's removed all my selections, and now it shows Balance Java as the project, and balance Java had only two people working, so you see these two, and Andrew worked on it during this week. uh, Suppose I want to analyze Mohammed's contribution into balance Java. It's been only like one day where he contributed one commit. Apart from that, he hasn't been. Andrew is the person who's been more involved in this. uh, Specifically how we did this for like each of the users, we could each of the repositories, we could do the same for each of the users. So if I say, if I want to analyze Tom's contributions, Tom's only worked on Hubot, say Muhammad, then we see what all he was spending his time on, and then this time the pink line represents Muhammad. Then I can go to Muhammad's homepage like this, and the green line would represent each of the projects, and I can see GitHub projects by Mohammed during that time frame. Uh, you can the Wiz has like complete interactions built in. I can update the time frame and I see everything being updated simultaneously. Everything has details presented when I hover over, uh, and thank you for watching.